Top of the morning, everyone. It is May the 7th. Touchstones reading from a child of God and a recovering alcoholic addict. With morning coffee, with a splash of honey. Hey, let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. The newest computer can merely compound at speed the oldest problem in relations between human beings, and the end, the communicator will be confronted with the old problem of what to say and how to say it. That's from Edward R. Murrow. We may reduce our difficulties with others to communication problems, yet the remedy may remain unclear. How can we become more responsible for our share of the communication? Can we stop blaming others? When we improve in those ways, our relationships get better. Clear, specific, and direct language will help us be more responsible and less blame. We can use simple words that expose the truth rather than words that hide it or sugarcoat it. We can use specific examples and give details rather than generalities or hints. We can be more direct by using you and me language. In the process, we yield to the truth within ourselves and become more honest. Today, I will be aware of communicating clearly, specifically, and directly. Amen. You know, I believe this gets lost a lot of times everywhere we go, and outside in the world, and at workplace, at home, inside the home, between the relationships, because we don't. And I'm another character defect, because sometimes I don't know the word that I'm trying to convey, you know, and then I gotta basically write a book and try to convey it, I guess, that way. So I'm working on this. I kind of trying to get better at it, but I think for me, and what I see a lot of times is when we talk, like it says right here, clearly, specifically, and directly. You know, a lot of times we beat around the bush, and you do have to kind of tiptoe sometimes, because you don't want to, whether it's a workplace or a relationship or wherever, you don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, or it's sensitive material, whatever the case may be. But you try to, I guess, come up with a word or words that can best describe the situation or whatever's going on. I'm working on this for sure. Communication, I think, is a huge thing and that we have to do in order to have anything real. And if you communicate, I think, correctly and the way you're supposed to, I think things can go a long way. And you can get a lot of things done and accomplished, even if you're struggling. So what it says up top, confronted with the old problem. The oldest problem in relations between human beings and the end of the communicator will be confronted with the old problem of what to say and how to say it. So, be natural, be yourself. If you have to Google it or chat GPT it, do it, but make it your own. You know what I mean? Have it coming from the heart. And I think that's the main thing. You don't want to be out there like being AI or being that robot, because we are human beings. So that's my 2 cents. I love y'all very much. I hope you have a safe and blessed day. Peace.